Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Asfia Sucimukaroma. In this video, I will explain about language and culture. And happy watching. Language and culture. Cultural transmission. Although we may inherit physical features such as brown eyes and dark hair from our parents, we do not inherit their language. Acquired a language in a culture with other speakers and not from parental genes. The way we differ from other animals is that we can pass on our culture, our knowledge, our skill, not just in face-to-face interaction, but across generations to strangers we've never met, even those living long after we have died. Different from chimpanzees, they use tools to do something, for example, using a stick to take honey in a tree. And then the child learned the habits of other chimpanzees. People in other parts of the world or born long after our deaths can benefit from our thoughts and invention. Without that, each generation would have reinvented itself more or less from scratch, relying only on what they can pass on to those around them. This processing, whereby a language passes on from the generation to the next, is described as cultural transmission. Culture. What is culture? Whatever a person must know in order to function in a particular society. A society that consists of whatever it is that it has to do with its members, and its role that they accept for any one of themselves. All the idea and assumption about the nature of things and people that we learn when we become members of social groups. Relationship between language and culture. First, one long-standing claim is that a structure of a language determines the way in which speakers of that language view the world. Second, a somewhat weaker version is the structure does not determine the worldview but is still extremely influential in predisposing speakers of a language towards adopting a particular worldview. Third, the opposite claim would be that the culture of a people finds reflection in the language they employ. Linguistic relativity. Linguistic relativity refers to the way native language of people affect their worldview.
Holds that the structure of a language affects its speaker's worldview or cognition, properly known as the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, or Whorfianism. The principle is often defined to include two versions. The strong version says that language determines thought and that linguistic categories limit and determine cognitive categories, whereas the weak version says that linguistic categories and usage only influence thought and decisions. The term Sapir-Whorf hypothesis is considered a misnomer by linguists for several reasons. Edward Sapir and Benjamin Lee Whorf never co-authored any works and never stated their ideas in terms of a hypothesis. The distinction between a weak and a strong version of this hypothesis is also a later invention. Sapir and Whorf never set up such a dichotomy, although often in their writings, their views of this relativity principle are phrased in stronger or weaker terms. The idea was first clearly expressed by 19th century thinkers such as Wilhelm von Humboldt, who saw language as the expression of the spirit of a nation. Members of the early 20th century school of American anthropology, headed by Franz Boas and Edward...
There is two versions, weak version and strong version. Language and thought. Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. There is two basic principles, linguistic determinism and linguistic relativity. Thank you for watching this video. Hope it is useful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.